Welcome into a completely revolutionized next level daily run of Up for the Argument, real sports talk fam. Today is August 5th, 2026, and we are keeping it 100% gridiron today because the NFL world is igniting in real time. Brandon Ayuk just dropped a massive trade bombshell on the San Francisco 49ers office. CeeDee Lamb is still completely ghosting Dallas Cowboys training camps in a high-stakes financial movement stalemate. And Jordan Love is out here lighting up drills in Green Bay with absolute clinical precision. Oh, y'all thought the mainstream debates were giving you the actual on-camp mechanics this morning? You thought the talking heads had the balanced vision? Let's stop playing games with the culture here, folks. Today, I am taking total control of the script to draw up the official 2026 regular season schedules for 6 of the absolute heavyweights in football. We are laying out the entire map for the Dallas Cowboys, the San Francisco 49ers, the Green Bay Packers, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, and the Cincinnati Bengals. No pre-generated refs today, folks. Just me going straight off the dome, attacking each one of these matchups. That's right. I am running through it individually, each matchup team by team, to drop my own verdict live on the air. All of the leading to Punchy's vault piece where we give the immortal GOAT, Michael Jordan, his hard-earned flowers. So turn up that track volume, folks, and let's go Up for the Argument.
Gervone, Alexander's up for the argument. Real sports talk. The best podcast in the world if you want sports talk that's totally unfiltered. Tune into the show. Up for the argument. Real sports talk and debate. It's awesome, it's totally real. You can't argue with the sports master. It's up for the argument. The greatest sports show in the world. It's totally awesome to be with the nature boy. He's talking about football and baseball and soccer and even basketball too. So get ready for the argument with Gervone, Alexander's up for the argument.
So let's run it, folks. Here we go. So the Dallas Cowboys get the Cleveland Browns in week 1. And remember this. They're going to go in there and they're going to beat Cleveland. Then week 2, they got what we consider the Super Bowl of the South. The Dallas Cowboys versus the New Orleans Saints. They're going to run through those Saints. Week 3, Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson comes into town. And I'm going to get after Lamar. And week 4, New York, divisional rivals. And I'm going to get it to the Dallas Cowboys. Week 5, at Pittsburgh, I'm going to give it to the Dallas Cowboys. I don't think Aaron Rodgers can outdo that. Week 6, the Detroit Lions. I'm going to get it to Detroit. Now, the Cowboys got a bye in week 7. And week 8 in San Francisco, they're going to lose. They're going to lose San Fran. No, those boys got Mike Evans and them boys. We're going to talk about that a little later. And they got to go in week 9 to Atlanta. They're going to be Atlanta. Then they got to go Philly in week 10. Yeah, I say Philly will win that one. Week 11, they got Houston. Houston to beat them in week 11. Week 12, Washington Commanders. The Cowboys get that game. Week 13, the New York Giants again. And I'm going to get on to the Giants. And I'm going to get on to the Giants. Week 14, because I don't see them beating the Giants twice in the same season. Week 14, Cincinnati Bengals. That's going to be a Monday Night Football game. So be sure to be there. I'll be in attendance. And week 15, Carolina Panthers. They're going to beat Carolina in Carolina. Week 16, Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield and company, I'm going to give it to Tampa Bay. It's going to be a Sunday night game. Week 17, At Philly, I'm going to give it to the Cowboys. Week 18 at Washington, I'm going to give it to the Cowboys. Everybody knows why. In the season, every season. Don't they get hot? Hotter. They start off hot, and in the middle they kind of have a decline, and then they end up hot. Normally they play catch up to get in the playoffs, but they usually play hotter at the end. You know. But wait a minute. Not to be on devil's advocate right now, but the counter perspective is that Dak Prescott finished last year ranked number 1 in the regular season QBR. Indeed, if the front office secures CeeDee Lamb back on the field for September, oh man, Dallas accelerates entirely past positional holes. They might grab a divisional record there. You know, might lead those boys. Who knows? You know, but you know, regular season pre-snap percentages, they shatter entirely when the entire line reps run and the trenches get really fucking tight down there. Pause. And the trenches, tighten the trenches, it's tough down there. It's gonna be hard when they gotta go against those stacked defenses in the winter. And those stacked lines, it's gonna be kind of tough. But we'll see what goes on there. So, stay in your seats, folks, at Argument Nation. Everybody with me here. We're shifting maps from the Southwest straight into the Bay Area trap as we dissect Brandon AIYUK'S explosive trade request and the full 49er slate as we enter after this 90 seconds commercial break for Gervone up for the argument. Look, folks, when you're done arguing stalemates and proofing run sheets with the squad and your co-workers at work, and you want fresh southern catfish fried really good with good golden, big, colossal golden brown shrimp, well, there's only one place you can go. It's Sam's Southern Eatery in Shreveport, Louisiana. That's right, folks. Right there on North Market Street, folks. Don't settle for those small portions at those fast food restaurants. When you want to have lunch, come on down to Sam's Southern Eatery and they'll treat you right, folks. They'll give you one of the nicest, delicious, most beautiful plates of catfish. Oh, my God. With the size. Oh, don't let me go there with the size, folks. The size is so good, they make you want to slap your mama. But don't actually do that. We're only saying that because it's the argument. But the argument is, are you hungry? Come on down to Sam's Southern Eatery, North Market Street, Shreveport, Louisiana. They'll treat you right. Tell them Nature Boy Alexander sent you, and you will get your food in 90 seconds, folks. Sam's Southern Eatery, North Market Street, Shreveport, Louisiana. Look, guys, I want you guys to hit that like, hit that follow, hit that subscribe button, folks, on YouTube. Follow the channel. Join the argument. Join Argument Nation 77, folks. We are trending at number 7 right now, but with your support, we'll be number 1 in the nation. At FeedSpot, short for the sports podcast, debate shows in the country. Can you believe that? Wow. We're on our way to the top, and it's all because of you, folks. And I can't thank you enough. Sorry I fumbled over the title, but it's so long I can't really remember it. But, folks, it's all because of you, folks. Tune in to the argument and sharing your day with me and enjoying the sports podcast every single day. Gervone Alexander's up for the argument. Brought to you from Gervone Alexander Productions. And we're back to up for the argument, folks. Let's shift gears and re-enter the Bay Area map because the desk devoted to the major sports today on ESPN and Get Up, we're talking about the San Francisco 49ers roster and Brandon AIYUK and the stability and of what's going to happen with him and the acquisition of Mike Evans and how dangerous this team can be. But I'm here to tell you, folks, I already know how dangerous they are. They've been like this for years. They're not going nowhere. Shanahan ain't going nowhere. Those boys ain't going nowhere. McCaffrey's going to eat big, and Mike Evans is going to either be a decoy or a top dog receiver this year, stat-wise. But let's break down their schedule first. Week 1, San Francisco 49ers head over there, and they got them versus the Minnesota Vikings. They'll beat them. That's 1 win. Week 2, Detroit 49ers. Week 3, the Rams, I'm going to give it to the Rams. And that's going to be a game that we all got to be. It's going to be a big matchup. We all got to catch. I'm going to be in attendance. I'm going to be there or be square. And I'm going to give it to Matthew Stafford and company. Naturally. And I think you guys know why if you heard the show yesterday. And week 4, they got to go to Arizona. They'll beat them. Week 5, at Seattle, they're going to lose to Seattle. That's going to be a Thursday night game, so everybody can have that marked on your calendar. I will definitely be in attendance for both week 3 and especially week 5 for Seattle. Week 6 versus the Chicago Bears. I'm going to get over to the Bears. The Chicago and Bears really play good at home. So, yeah. Week 7, the Raiders. I'm going to get that one to the 49ers. Week 8, the Cowboys, 49ers. So, you know the 49ers are winning the majority of these games so far, right? All right. Week 9, they got a bye. And, oh, yeah, not to mention that Dallas game, that's also a night game. It's a Sunday night game. So, I know everybody will be there. It's prime time, baby. And week 10, they got to go to the Packers. And I say, my Packers will beat them because they ain't going in cold Lambeau in week 10 when it's by cold and doing no kind of winning. And I'm not saying that to be biased because I'm a Packer fan. But I don't see them beating us in week 10. Week 11, Seattle Seahawks, they'll go and they'll beat Seattle this time. I think they'll be a 1-1. I don't see Seattle beating them twice. Week 12, Buffalo, I'm going to get over to the Bills. Get over to Josh. And week 13, Miami, I'm going to get on to the 49ers. Week 14, the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to give on to the 49ers. Week 15, the Rams. I'm going to give over to the 49ers. I'm going to say they're going to split. Rams 1, 4. I'm also going to be down for that one. And week 16, Tampa Bay. I'm going to get to the 49ers. Week 17, New York Jets. Monday Night Football, 49ers. And week 18, at Detroit. I'm going to give on to Detroit. Okay. Now, Mike Evans, and now we're going to show you how Mike Evans pairs up with Shanahan schematics here. Okay? That's going to open up everything. That perimeter geometry, it's going to open up everything for McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to absorb the pass and squeeze. The view that this even is a Brandon Ayuk forcing the blockbuster Exodus trade, they're going to affect nothing over there. 49ers have blueprint over there. You understand that? They're going to have early downs in the West this year, regularly. But scheme designs mean absolutely nothing when the squad chemistry ain't right. So you got to have that chemistry between quarterback and receiver right. That means Evans and Purdy got to have a fucking chemistry, bro. I know it ain't all about the system, but yeah, they can't just be system there. Say, because, by the time you all that traveling back at the end of, all that back and forth traveling by the back end of December, y'all should have it figured out. Okay, so we're moving outlines to highlight the Midwest and the AFC North maps now, because Green Bay is signaling massive shockwaves across the NFC conference. That's right. The people on TV are talking all day about Jordan Love and how he's operating with absolute drill masterclass all of a sudden in about damn time too. And he's been doing all kind of really good, spectacular plays all through camp. But let's lay out both the Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs 17 matchup slates side by side on teleprompter. I'm going to run down both of them independently because I don't have much time today. Today's not going to be that long of a show. Let's run the board week by week. Okay? Here are the Packers. My Packers. We got the Bears, week 1. We get on to the Bears. Week 2, we got the Lions. Another one. Another division rival. We're going to beat them. We'll beat the Detroit Lions. We got the Vikings. Week 3, we'll beat them. We got the Rams in week 4. They'll beat us. No. They'll beat us. Week 5. Damn. No, we'll beat them week 4. I remember saying that. Yeah. We'll beat the Rams week 4. And the Cardinals, we'll beat them week